ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
From Arizona, number 22, DeAndre Ayton.
Welcome to sports, everybody. This year's #1 draft pick introduced to the home fans as a member of the Phoenix Suns for the first time last night, and he didn't disappoint in his NBA preseason debut. DeAndre Ayton and the Suns hosting Buddy Hield and the Sacramento Kings. Ayton showing everyone why the Suns took him with the top overall pick. He was a man among boys, taking full control from early on in the ball game. He finished up with 24 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 block shots, but that would come in a close 106-102 loss. For Buddy, a modest night, finishing with 6 points and 4 rebounds. This is what Ayton had to say to the media after the game.
I was dancing a lot in here. I was trying to get all my butterflies out. I was trying to act tough to the bench, so I wasn't excited. But I was excited. I really was excited for the first, preseason game. And, it was just really wanted to dial in on everything Coach taught us and what the vets taught me, and just try to put it on the floor and try to win. That was my job, just mainly trying to win, because that's what I want to do for this organization, just really win. Obviously, coaches didn't want to really overwork us. He just really wanted us to get a feel of today. So I just took advantage of all the minutes and the time I had before. I had a lot of fun. Especially when you work so hard in the offseason, getting yourself in NBA-ready shape. You have a lot of fun when you're not fatigued. I was drinking electrolytes the whole game, ready. I'm telling you, that training camp was hell. It was good hell. I don't know if there's any such thing as good hell, but it was good hell. And it got me in shape big time. So I'm in tip-top shape. So I had fun. That's why I really had fun, because I was just really running, and I could hear dudes breathing from the other end of the court. Defense, I think I talked a lot when I was out there. I think I really helped my guards on communication with pick and rolls and down in the screens and telling them when to go under the screens, off-ball screens as well for the flares, and just being in their area, just letting them know where they are, if they're by themselves on the island, just being their backup. And when their man break the paint, I'm always there to try to protect the basket as much as I can, walling up. I think I did a great job on my verticality tonight. So I just got to get better. And the offensive, just keep running. I mean, there's really no players when your big man run down the paint and steal his man. Just really you can't say nothing about it, but just passing the ball down low. So that was working for me as well.
The Government Basketball League closing out its best of 3 first-round playoffs last night after losing their first game of the season to the Airport Authority Avengers in the series opener. The pennant-winning Gladstone Road Liquors Panthers responding in a big way. They fought back to get back on track with a big blowout win in Game 2 over the weekend, and last night was much the same. Panthers get a big game from Salathiel Donkey Dean. He finished with a monster double-double, 27 points and 22 rebounds. Panthers win big 111-88 to advance.
They catch us off guard, and they said what they had to say. So now, when you wake up a sleeping giant, what you get? That's what you get, okay? We went back and we work on a lot of things, and we get a lot of things done at the same time. So that's what it was.
Next for the Panthers now in the best-of-5 semifinals will be the Cabinet Aces. That series starts tomorrow night.
I ain't gonna let you know what's going on yet, but we can practice and we can work on it and we can see what it's what. Mentality is to win the championship. It ain't losing one game. You could lose one game, but you're trying to get to the championship. So once you get to the big dance, that's the one you will win.
The opener in the other semifinal series on court last night between the defending champions, the Olivia's Guesthouse Cybots and the Police Royals. Cybots now one step closer to advancing back to the championship. They won Game 1 90-80. Game 2 is set for tomorrow. Round 8 of the Chess Olympiad over and done with in the Republic of Georgia. After being shut out the last couple of rounds, our open team finally able to get back on the board today, taking 1.5 of the 4 points from Swaziland. Byron Small secured a full point, while Polina Carolina came away with the other half a point. As for our ladies, they were shut out for the second day in a row, this time against Suriname in round 9 tomorrow. Team Bahamas will take on Djibouti in the open division. The ladies go up against Senegal. The government secondary school's volleyball season spiking off yesterday. In senior boys play, the C.R. Walker Knights taking down the defending champion C.I. Gibson Rattlers in straight sets, 21-19 and 19-17.
It's always that first one you want to win, just to get the guys some confidence going into the next part of the season. You just want to win the first game and then work on our mistakes that we made during the first game to come back the second game a whole lot stronger.
We just fall short. It's quite obvious that C.R. Walker came in to play. You know, we came in to play, but then we got to step it up a notch.
The Radler senior girls suffering the same fate as their boys. After winning the first set, they too would fall to the Knights 6-19, 19-16, and 15-9.
They play to the best of their abilities. You know, obviously every time in the game when you get certain feelings and emotion, it costs you. And that's what I feel like, you know, is our downfall today. We could have done better. We will do better moving forward.
GSSA President Varel Davis was up and about. She gave her take on the opening day of competition.
So far, so good. I'm very impressed with the level of play. I was at Sagipson earlier and I saw some good games there, and I'm now here at Robbie Davis. The girls' game is very exciting, as you can see. So the levels of play is very good.
The University of the Bahamas Mingos in action on Sunday in the New Providence Volleyball Association at the Donald Davis Gym. Taking on the Technicians, the Mingos started off slow, losing the first set 25-18. UB tried to make a move in the second and went up 7-4 early on, but the Lady Techs fought back to take the set 25-17. In the third set, the Mingos started to come together, but time just ran out. They lost that one 25-21. UB now at 0-3 on the season. UB's men's soccer team will soon start defense of the local title they won last year. In preparation, the Mingos took on the Dynamos Football Club in a friendly scrimmage on Sunday. They made it count 2 with 3 scores in the second half. Tevin Lewis scoring 1 goal on an assist from Denzel DeVoe, the team's leading scorer from last year. Stuart Hanna, he also secured 2 goals in that win, but turned out to be a very physical match. The scrimmage also gave Coach Dion Gadet a chance to try out some players in different positions and in different combinations heading into the new season.
I think we had a very good start to the preseason in terms of playing. We just came back from playing in North America, and now we're back home, and we played a very strong team in terms of overall performance league-wise. Today we did what we wanted to do. I saw a lot of maturity from my players. I was pleased with the start, and hopefully we continue to grow on this as we continue going in towards the season, which starts October 20th. I actually liked what the first half team did. I played not necessarily my strongest squad at the beginning, and they held their own. They earned, you know, the right to be on pitch, and we then put on the strongest squad in the second half. Being a team that's very fit, we were able to get into a groove, and we played good football today.
The BFA's youth soccer season about to kick off as well. United and the Western Warriors will both be in the mix.
We got a lot of younger players coming up, you know, as we move up from U13 up to U15. So we're trying to get the team all together now, coming off the summer break and the breaks that we've had. So the kids are just starting to now come into their own. Still got some holes here and there, but hopefully through the preseason we should be able to kind of short it up.
We've been preparing all year. We never really stopped. We had a short break, and we practiced 3 days a week, and the boys are coming on good. They're excited. We're looking forward to good things happening this year.
Have you seen any improvement, especially with all the long day practices and stuff?
Definitely, definitely. We've got a few new guys, but the older guys are getting better, and the team is starting to gel now, so very proud of them.
With the Bahamas surrounded by water, the ability to swim comes in handy, and in the Sea Waves Aquatic Club, the earlier you start, the better it is.
We believe they start at about age 3 before they've got some bad habits, and to make them safe, because that's the first thing with the little ones, is to make them safe. If they fall in someone's pool or come near a body of water, we want them to be able to get back to the wall or the shore or wherever they are safely and not drown.
Is it difficult training younger swimmers?
Not difficult, it's just different. You know, but they're often they're either very scared or they're very enthusiastic, and they want to, you know, jump around when it's not time to jump around sometimes. But it gets them good habits before they get bad habits. You know, they go on the beach and just flail around. No, they actually learn stroke. Our kids generally start competing at age 5 and 6 in our club. We're doing well this year because we have a good Learn to Swim program with Athena Carroll, and we do some preschools as well. Some small schools are coming to us during the day as well as the regular after-school children who swim, and we also do the competitive. We do adult Learn to Swim, we do all of those things, and we've got the Fox Hill pool through the winter this time. We didn't have that last year, so we've had, since we lost South Beach 2 years ago in 2016 hurricane, we haven't had a home for our Learn to swim program. So we're able to build it back up again.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.